Trust in what the Most High reveals to you. The Father said, "Blessed are those with eyes to see and ears to hear." The Most High does not lie, y'all. Man lie, but the Most High doesn't lie. Now, I'm going to kind of make this quick because I am at this fucking energy harvesting plantation that they like to call a job, and I'm on my break, right? Right. But it's something that I want to bring to you guys' attention right now. And I call it reptile blabbering, right? Babbling. Reptilian babbling, right? Now, their defense mechanism is to start babbling. Now, this is a way to know when you are around one of these reptiles, y'all. Now, to avoid conflict or the truth, they begin to babble. That is their defense mechanism, meaning they begin to have meaningless, foolish, incomprehensible, continuous, just fucking annoying ass chatter. So let me give you an example, right? Now, let's say you're in a car with a reptile, right? And this one is pretending to be your friend, your stepdad, whatever the fuck, right? And you begin to talk of something righteous, or you begin to speak of the Most High. Anything that may threaten the exposure of these reptiles, you guys, they will do anything to avoid conflict or anything to avoid the truth. So they will do this thing I like to call babbling, right? And let me give you an example. Just like children, when you give a child a toy and you sit them, off to themselves, what does a child do? They begin to babble on and on about nothing, right? Or if you are a parent and you driving, right, and your child is in the back seat, a great example of babbling would be, a child will be like basically blabbering or speaking about everything that they see, just random ass shit. Just becomes a topic, just random shit like, "Ooh, mommy, look at the sky, mommy, look at the bird, mommy, I want McDonald's, mommy, look at my doll's hair, mommy, look at the crayon, it's green, mommy, look at the doggy, look at the pile of shit on the ground." They just come up with random shit, right? And the point of this is to annoy you, and it is to distract you from what the fuck is really going on. It's to distract you from whatever it is that you said or whatever it is that you may be listening to, y'all. And this shit is so covert, and that's why you have to use your discernment, right? So say for instance, you could be playing a song, a spiritual song or a conscious song on the radio that's speaking the truth, or that's speaking about what's going on, or that's revealing them, or that's speaking about the Most High. And they will begin to blabber, y'all. They would just bladder all of this pointless ass, useless ass blabber and chatter just to distract you. So they will do one of three things, right? When you put them in an uncomfortable situation, or as a part of their defense mechanism, right? The first thing that they will do is they will either try and gaslight the fuck out of you. They will gaslight the fuck out of you. That's one of the main tools that these reptiles use, y'all. They will try to gaslight the fuck out of you. If that doesn't work, they will just annoy you or try to put you to sleep to fucking death with their pointless ass blabbering. And it's all to distract you. And if that doesn't work, if all else fails, they will get the fuck away from you. They will come up with any type of excuse, just to get from around you. Oh, I have to go and do this, or I have to go and do that, right? It's just all a fucking distraction, right? Like I said, look at the pile of shit on the ground. They just start pulling random ass topics from out of the sky. And this is something, y'all, that my stepdad do, and he is a reptile. And I realized this shit a long time ago, right? We could be in a car or something like that. He's on the passenger side or whatnot. And I could be playing, righteous music or something speaking about the Most High or, something like that. And this motherfucker start talking about towels and shit like, yeah, Target, they got towels. They towels is cheap, or Walmart. No, Walmart got the better towels. I need to get some white towels. No, I need to get some colorful towels. Just start talking about towels and shit like shit that's so fucking pointless that you don't even care about, y'all. And the Most High revealed to me, y'all, that is a defense mechanism of these fucking reptiles. They would just start babbling about shit and they would try to fucking put you to sleep, right? These people are not our friends, y'all. They are not our family members. None of this shit like this. They do all of that. The point of the babbling is to annoy you and to distract you from whatever it was that you just said or whatever it is that you're listening to that made that reptile uncomfortable, right? They just talk about irrelevant shit. They start pulling topics out of thin air, right? When you are on to them or if you say something that makes them uncomfortable. And they know what they are doing, y'all. They know what they're doing. It's like the chatter will be continuous. It just on and on and on like a fucking child in a back seat just talking your fucking ear off about nothing. Nothing. Look at the ant crawling on the ground, just fucking nothing, right? And it's so fucking annoying, but they do this shit on purpose, y'all. And it's a defense mechanism. And the Most High revealed this to me. I have seen it. This is facts that I'm telling y'all, right? So when you're on to them or you say something that makes them uncomfortable, even when and they can tell that you're getting annoyed, right? They know when you are annoyed by the shit that they are saying. I had somebody pretending to be my friend, pretending to be my homeboy and shit, right? And he also watches my videos. And I confronted him head on. I told him to his face that I know he was a snake, right? That I know what he is. You feel me? Because what these motherfuckers do is they think that they can watch your videos, and just like these narcissists do, they try to mimic you, right? They try to mirror you and shit like that. But like I said, when you say something or play something that makes them uncomfortable or that reveals them, y'all, these motherfuckers will start babbling. I am telling you, they will turn that shit up to 10. I done had a motherfucker damn near putting me to sleep, y'all. I mean, literally fucking putting me to sleep. My eyes rolling in the back of my head and shit. I'm rolling my eyes at the motherfucker. I'm giving off all type of mannerisms and, you feel me, micro expressions, letting them know like, oh, you're annoying the fuck out of me. Like, you just want to say, shut the fuck up. And y'all, these be grown ass men, grown ass women. And it's because they are fucking reptiles, y'all. I done even turned up the music, y'all, while these motherfuckers is talking. They would try to talk over the music. All of that. All of that. They would just start babbling, y'all, repeating the same shit. Even when it's obvious that you don't want to talk or it's obvious as fuck that you're not listening to them. They'll start talking about air fresheners or shit, food and candles, just random shit to distract you from the truth. And another thing that they like to do, y'all, these motherfuckers will talk in code, right? Back to that snake that I told y'all that was pretending to be my homeboy, and I called him out in his face. This motherfucker was sitting in my car, right? And they'll do all of this bullshit in front of you very covertly. They do all this wicked ass shit. The pointing of the finger, they do the coughing, the spitting, the walking the dogs, being color coded and wearing different colors and shit, color coded and shit. Talking in code, right? And when when I told him, right, that I knew he was a snake, and I told him to his face, don't ever think that you fooling me. Because what they do, y'all, they think that we are dumb as humans. They think that we are dumb. That's why they do all this wicked shit in our face. And when you call them out on their shit to their face, y'all, this is biblical. This is even biblical. When you call them out, y'all, these motherfuckers will get from around you. They'll make up any type of excuse. And his face turned bloodshot red, y'all. It's like he was overcome with fear. He was terrified of what the fuck that I had just called him out on. He couldn't even function, y'all. When I say this nigga started shaking, his hands and shit started sweating and shaking. He started talking backwards and shit. Couldn't even get his words out correctly. Started turning bloodshot red. And I told him that, I said, you watch my videos, don't you? Right? To his face. To his face. Because, see, they'll watch your videos and shit, y'all, and they think that they know you. They think that they can pull one over on you, right? They do that. They study you. And he was like, I don't watch them like they just lying. He be watching the shit out of my videos. All these motherfuckers do. That's why they think that they can get close to you and they try to play you. Because they studied you. These are lizards in disguise, y'all. And another thing I want to say, they will start talking in code. Right? Let me give you an example. So I was at work, right? And these motherfuckers, I'm surrounded by lizards, of course. And they was giving off signals and all type of shit like that. So I went up to one of them and I was like, what were you guys talking about? And he told me, he was like, oh, nothing. We was just talking about this package, right? He was like, this package. And I kid y'all not. Something dawned on me. I knew that he was talking about me. I'm like, this motherfucker ain't talking about no package. And so when I hung out with this homeboy of mine, right, this snake that was pretending to be my homeboy, after I called him out on his shit, y'all, right, and of course it was a handler sitting in a car next to us, because we was just sitting chilling in my car, right, vibing and shit, right. And of course his handler was sitting in the next car, the car on side of mine. And I kid y'all not, after I called the dude out on his shit and let him know that I know he a snake, and told him to his face, don't ever think that he fooling me. You feel me? Because my Father reveals everything, y'all. When I say the handler came to my window, but went on his side and was talking to him, and he said these exact words. He was like, hey, bro, something about a package. He used that word package, just like the motherfuckers at my job used when I asked them what were they talking about, y'all. Package, they talk in code words, y'all. And they weren't talking about no motherfucker package. They was talking about me. That will be right in front of you talking about you, y'all. They're also telepathic, y'all. These motherfuckers be communicating. They are communicating. Another thing that the Most High revealed to me, y'all, just like, okay, you could be walking in a store with these motherfuckers, right? Let's say, for instance, y'all go to the grocery store and a person you already know this motherfucker a snake, right? Say, for instance, it's your mom or your stepdad or somebody that's pretending to be your friend or your sister or brother or whatnot. How you know that they're a part of this shit, y'all? And that they in on your oppression? They disappear. And let me elaborate on what I mean, right? Now, you came to the grocery store with this motherfucker. Now, you is expecting y'all to be shopping around, walking together, side by side. You get what I'm saying? Conversing and shopping like normal people would do, right? But no, it's not like that. When you around these reptiles, y'all, they pull disappearing acts. You could go in the store with a motherfucker and you will notice they'll be trailing behind you, right? Super far behind you, just watching you. Like they will never walk side by side with you as if they cannot be seen with you. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's because they walking behind you. Them motherfuckers is giving off signals and shit, y'all. I'm telling you, the Most High do not lie. He do not lie. They are walking behind you, giving off signals. And then you could be looking through some racks. Say, for instance, you looking through a rack of clothes or some shit. They will just disappear. You look around, the motherfuckers just gone out of thin air, y'all. It's like they can't be seen with you. They don't want to be seen around you. Or when you get done shopping, you walking around the store looking for them and shit like that, right? And you call their phone and they'll tell you some shit like, oh, I just came back to sit in a car. You get what I'm saying? And you to yourself, you like, what the fuck? You know, we came to the grocery store together. Like, why are you? And y'all, it's because they are reptiles. They cannot be seen with you. They are just pretending to be your friends, pretending to be your family members. Y'all, all these motherfuckers is playing a role. And I'm going to tell you another way how you will know. You'll see them dapping each other up and shit, right? Random people and shit that's walking by, you will see them giving each other head nods, looking in each other's directions and shit, giving off salutes, you know, dapping each other up, hugging each other and shit. And it's because they all know each other. They're all playing a role. They all communicate. And all these motherfuckers is telepathic, y'all. I'm telling you, when you around a motherfucker, they know what's going on, but they will try to gaslight the fuck out of you. I'm telling you, they'll do one of three things. If they cannot gaslight you, they will try to babble and annoy the fuck out of you and put you to sleep with their useless, pointless ass conversations. And if all else fails, they're going to get the fuck from around you, y'all. All praise to the Most High.